Hey everybody, this is Regan Adams with All Things Regan. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. This is Dating is Dead, Who Killed It, What Women Want. So we just got finished eating. We were actually really getting into the conversation already. Some of the stuff, first of all, let me just tell you, if you have children around, put them to bed or kick them out of the room, because this will be, they don't know, and I've already listened to some of the conversation. I'm like, I don't know how this is about to go. But if you have children that are under 18, please take them out of the room. We're going to try to keep it clean, but I don't know. So the girls are coming over in a minute, so just sit tight. Yep. She's gonna have to turn the music. Wait, I'm gonna pull it back. Yeah, I was trying.
Oh, they can see us right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So everybody, stay still. We're coming. We're coming. We're on CP time today. Sorry, that is my fault. Does everybody got what they want to drink or
in the bathroom?
Okay.
I think.
I'm okay.
You're right.
Put some chapstick
I'm
on.
not ready. Does anybody want some cupcakes? I have to wait on that.
I have to wait.
It
was.
Thank you.
Because I seen it had a wide deal.
Well, the thing is,
You might not be in the camera. You might need to sit over here. Everybody, because it'll go all the way to the white pillow right there.
I'm gonna sit back
I
behind
was
her.
gonna say, do we need chairs back there?
Oh, I said you want to send it back in the bag. I said,
Let me see. It's kind of crooked.
Okay, I might sit in the back.
Well, you can't sit in the bag. You gotta sit in the front.
The couch is like,
Pitch it on,
it's
sit down.
not firm. It's cushioning.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be on the couch with Kendra.
Yeah, we coming. We coming.
I can stay right here, but it's just not firm.
All right, Brisa. Oh, you getting it right.
This week,
I don't know what I'm doing here. I didn't even know I had two ponytails on this. This is great.
All right, y'all. So
I wish they had more vodka.
you guys can hear me. Brisa, can you do me a favor, or one of y'all go on your Facebook and I'm gonna see if y'all can hear me.
Oh, you already got it. She got it.
I need to share it anywho. Say something.
Oh, yeah, I need to get my phone
Say
too.
something. Go in the bathroom because you won't be able to hear how.
That's just a small delay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna be yelling y'all here.
Can you guys hear us? If you can hear us, please give us a number one. Do we have anyone on?
Yeah, there's 13 people on from what I saw last time. Hey everybody, it's Regan Adams with All Things Regan. Let me zoom in on this. I can see y'all, but
That's what I was doing.
okay, Kendra, I want to make sure you in there. Can y'all hear? Let us know if you can hear.
Let us have one.
Okay, we got a 1. Pauletta said 1. Okay, we got Kendra
I'm gonna
now.
try to keep up with the reading.
Sit down so we
You got to
can.
sit over here, Carissa.
Right.
Where am I going? Right here.
Okay.
Right here, me.
Kendra, are you
Old
comfortable?
thighs.
Yeah, I'm fine. Old thighs.
Right.
Okay, Pauletta said, okay, we got everybody in. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, again. Woo, welcome to What Women Want. So, I'm not prepared, but that's okay. We can go ahead and get the party started. So, first of all, what we're going to ask is what I ask everybody all the time. So, tell us, is dating dead? And if so, who killed it?
Well, are we going in order? How does it work?
Whoever just wants to jump in, jump in. Is dating dead?
Are you going to introduce everybody first?
Oh, well, y'all introduce yourself. Go ahead, we're going to introduce each other. I told you, listen, we're not listen. Go ahead, Carissa.
Me? Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Carissa Dickey. Most people know me as KD. What are we saying about ourselves?
See, you want to introduce yourself.
Well, I mean, I thought you was gonna ask. I thought you
Your
were gonna ask
status,
us.
your relationship status.
Oh, my relationship status. I am very single for a very long time. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. We're not doing careers, are we?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a hairstylist. I'm an owner of. She gets so upset when I say that. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm a salon owner. Sorry, before Regan cusses me out. I'm a salon owner. My business is called Katie Style Studio, located at 8044 Ramirez Boulevard. We have braiders. We have an esthetician. We have a nail tech. You guys come check us out. 865-410-1271. That's all.
Are you done?
I'm done.
My name is Crystal Taylor, and I'm very single.
I'm Kanika White, and I'm just dating.
I'm Kendra Fordham, and I'm single but dating a lot.
Can I press pause? Now, y'all sit there and made me say all that.
No,
You wanted to
all
say it.
I said, are we doing careers?
Yeah.
And Regan said whatever you want to do.
Oh.
Wait, that was good though.
Yeah, you-
You'll
okay.
get some clients.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I feel
my
played, but it's okay.
Okay. I am Regan Adams, and I'm recently divorced and dating and single and ready to mingle. Yes.
I am Keisha Jones. I'm recently divorced and single. And I will follow Miss Vicky. I am in law enforcement. That's all I'm going to say.
Pop out. Better come correct.
So,
Okay.
going back to the question, so do you think dating is dead, and if it's dead, who killed it?
We all did.
I don't think it's dead. It's just different.
It's
evolved,
way different.
It's changed.
Yeah.
It's. I think it's great. I think it's never been better, personally.
Well, girl, I don't know if it's. I don't think dating is dead. Like, I agree. I think it's different, and for me, it's completely different because you can actually see me, right?
Go ahead.
Okay. I think it's different for me because the last time I was actually out playing the field, I was like in college. You know, me and my boy's dad got together when we were 22. And then after that, I was a single mother of 2. So dating became very different for me. First of all, dating was not even a thing because I'm like, okay, I gotta pay these kids, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So I was, in my prime, I guess, I was more focused on making a living or, you know what I'm saying, making sure to set myself up. So now that I'm almost 35, it's like, okay, I don't even know what to do. Like, you know what I mean? So dating is very different for me. I've had some dating experiences, and they were okay. I've learned a lot. But it's not like I thought it would be. Like back in the year, it was just fun. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, but like dating right now is more like for.
It's too serious.
It's very serious.
Well, I think you need
It's
to
very serious.
specify if you're dating with purpose or
Yeah.
if you're just dating casual
To have
dating.
fun, yeah.
That's
Right.
important.
Yeah, that is really
I
important.
would say traditional dating is dead in terms of how you meet people. I use online dating, so I think a lot more people are doing online dating because then where are you meeting people?
Right.
Yeah, I think the online dating too. I mean, I've been doing that a lot.
It's different though. Like, for instance, I took down this live, but I was online dating, and this guy insinuated that I catfished him. Now, yeah, I took it down. It was a live or whatever. So I was so insulted that I never go live. I was like, you know what? I gotta let people know how I feel about this. But he insinuated that I was catfishing him, and I'm like, so basically you're calling me ugly. Like everybody, I feel like right now I have lipstick. I still feel like I'm cute, whether I'm having a full face of makeup or whether my hair is nappy or whatever. I'm cute regardless.
Right.
So yes, like the pictures that you post on your dating site, I have y'all know my hair changed.
You're a hairstylist.
Right, exactly. So it's like I have every stage of me. I try my best. Like even if, so like last year, I was slim and trim. So I was like, let me take these pictures down. That's a little false advertisement on today. a little more fluffy. So I go out of my way to make sure that I'm, you know, portraying my natural, true self. And for him to be like, oh, I feel like I'm catfish. First of all, brother, look, and I don't mean to be.
We see the picture.
Okay.
You look at me.
Right. He was a mess.
Look at you and look at me, my brother.
Well, it's his
now.
loss at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, no, it was my game for sure. Because, baby, you didn't really have nothing to offer me. And that's when getting lonely gets a little dangerous. Like, I'm not necessarily lonely, but I like to have fun. I like to have interaction. And most of my friends growing up were guys anyway. So I usually end up being the homegirl, which that's what I really am. But it's just like, I just want to kick it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we could have been friends.
And I think that's what dating should be, just fun.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think you should get serious until you're dating somebody, and of course the feeling is mutual, and you want to take it further. You want to become more serious. But until that point, dating should just be fun.
Right.
You know, you go out, you have fun, you kick it, you chill, still have sex if y'all want to do that.
Right.
But it should just be fun. It shouldn't be too serious.
No, it shouldn't.
I don't like
That's
serious
what you
dating.
said, Kendra. Like, tell them if you're dating for a purpose or if you're dating just to have fun.
But I mean, I think men get scared away if you like come in and you're like, I want kids and I want to get married tomorrow.
Right.
Right.
So
That would
many
be
women,
intimidating.
like, this clock is ticking. I need to get my husband today.
I think that me having kids, like smaller kids, it is intimidating because I'm like, oh, my children have a father.
Right.
He takes care of them very well. So you don't have, you're going to be a father figure if you end up being my husband, but they got a daddy.
Right.
So you ain't never got to worry about that.
But you know, I think women get scared off when men come on too strong too soon too.
Yes.
I was like, I'm having to go and cut him back.
Let's talk about
Because I'm like, I ain't dancing.
Then you can blow his mind.
And I think for me, because, you know, I was married for 24 years and with the same man for 26. And so now that I'm divorced is, you know, I've come across, you know, 2 or 3 men that, you know, already week 1, week 2, kind of me miss 2. Right. You know, just kind of me miss whatever, like, just giving me their name. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I ain't trying to go down that road just yet. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, so,
There needs to be a
and it doesn't even matter the age, really. You know, it was a plethora of ages that, you know, they do come on strong too soon, and they talk about women that do that, but men have
Yes,
they do
they
that,
do.
men do that as well.
And you know, I wonder if they do it because they think that's what we want to hear.
No, I think some
That's
men
what
are
they
alone.
want.
Yeah. Well, when I first started getting on the dating sites, that's what I was finding. Like, when can I get you off this site? And I'm like, this is our first time talking.
Right.
It's only been 10 minutes. Like, what are we talking about? But it be all lame dudes.
Oh, God.
Like,
Everybody is lame according to Regan.
According to Regan, the whole male
everybody is
species.
not.
Right. Oh my gosh, he looks so lame.
But you know what? If they are not
Lame.
doing something outside of their job, I don't want to be bothered. Like, you gotta have some kind of life outside of it. I don't want to be his everything.
Right.
He go to work, he goes to work,
You can't be my everything.
he goes to work, he goes
Nobody
home.
is anybody's everything, but if you in my face,
Men can be clingy.
Yes,
more than
very
they
much.
say.
No.
And I like my personal space.
Yes.
I need you to have your own set of friends.
Yes.
Activities you do outside.
Because I'm very outgoing.
Right.
And I like to go out
honestly,
with
if
my
I could
friends.
sleep in a different, have a different house and just meet you in the middle somewhere.
Oh my God.
Oh, that would be
Times,
perfect.
yeah.
I said all my friends, I
That
need
is
a
not-
job. I need a
no,
job
I
for
think
a military man.
I like to
For a military
snuggle.
man. They ain't never around that much.
I like to snuggle too. I like to sleep.
physical,
When you
like,
want to, and then
Right.
get out.
Go on.
Yes.
I like to snuggle. I'm very affectionate.
Oh.
So, just living in separate homes, no.
Not separate
But
homes.
that feels good.
Can you have your own bed?
Right, get your own
Dating. Okay, well, dating, yes. Dating, yes.
Oh,
I'm only talking about dating.
I'm gonna get tired of her. Well, I don't know. I take that back.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't get tired of people quickly.
Now I do too, but I think if I'm in love with a man, I wouldn't. But if I don't really love you, yeah, I'm gonna get tired.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I can't be with you every day.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my attention span is
Yeah.
like,
I'm waiting on that person to where I don't get tired of.
yeah.
Or I don't get bored with.
Have you ever experienced that though, to where you were like in love and you didn't get tired of them, or no?
You know what? Maybe the last person I was talking to, I didn't get tired of him until I just got tired of the mess.
Right.
Yeah, because that was a lot. That was probably the longest relationship ever.
Like, I can still be around them every day right now.
Yeah.
Whoever
I
I'm
just
with,
feel
they
like-
don't have to be gone. Like they have to have time away.
Right.
Yeah, now, and then allow me to have time away
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, as far as y'all, but if y'all talking about as far as in a dating scene, yes, you need to have your own. I need to know. I need to see what you're able to do in general. Like,
Yeah.
are you paying your bills? Are you like
That part.
Yeah.
what's going on?
Right.
But when we're married, that's where I went to married. Okay, I do want to know. But I've had some women, you know, I work in salon, so they talk about a lot of stuff. Someone be like, "Nah, bro, you live across the street and I live over here." But no,
But
that's
I
not
get
for
that.
me.
But you know, I didn't get to this point until I probably got 40. I made 40, and it was like I felt like I really just enjoy my own space.
And it's hard for somebody to come in your space after you've been, you know, single so long.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I'm afraid of.
And see, I'm the only child too, so see,
Same.
So, yeah,
Right,
so
same.
see, you know,
Yeah.
being the only child, you just kind of get used to
Yeah.
it. Even though I was married for 24 years, there were periods where I'm like, you ain't got nothing to do, you
Right.
ain't no friend. You know, but then of course there came a time where he was always gone. That's another period. That's
Right.
another
We need to
story.
let this. We need to
But-
be in the middle. Why
Yeah,
you
you know,
know, they
but-
always know.
you know,
where you at? What you
But you do have to
Right.
have some kind of outside interest because that not only strengthens your relationship, but I think that also gives you
Not
confidence.
And it makes the sex better.
It
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah,
Yeah.
me
I have to
too.
write
But
Yeah,
absence
right.
does make the heart grow fonder. I agree. Yeah.
I don't
And
know,
then
not
everybody's
always.
attracted to people who have business. You know, who got something going on.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that's
attracted
true.
to that.
Some people, I feel like in my aspect, a lot of people are. I don't want to use the word intimidated by that. I think if they are.
They are though.
Like if you look at my Facebook page, you might be like, "Oh my gosh, she's the overbearing, she's the this, she's the that." But everybody knows I'm not that. I mean, I want to be able to go to work and run my business and make sure that everything runs smoothly or whatever. And yes, I'm about my business at the end of the day. But when I come home, especially when I'm coming home to my man, I am trying to chill. I'm not trying to. None of that. I need for you to take control. Jill said the same thing. The best way. What song was they not talking about?
I don't know, but that one thing she said on YouTube, well, that
Oh, on
has to do with
YouTube.
that, but
I know, yeah, but that does
Yeah, I
at
know
the
what
same
you
time.
mean.
Yeah.
Because they talk about how women are not willing to submit, basically is what she was talking about. You're not willing to submit. No, I'm not willing to submit to you.
Right.
Because if you can't be out here living reckless, like I'm not following
I'm not
no
submitting.
no.
No.
Yeah.
You don't know where
No, I need to
you
submit to a true
You ain't ready
Yeah, that's
to
right.
Nowhere.
No.
nowhere.
I have to know where you're leading
Right,
us.
right,
Where are we going?
Exactly.
That's the only way.
You know, the only way that we're gonna do that is for me to visually see you in your environment.
Right.
You know, doing what you do.
Right.
And also having just conversations, you know, and then also for me to be able to see, okay, can you lead me the way God intended for me
That's
to lead?
right.
To lead.
Yeah.
So, you know, so I think that there's other things that come into play when we're talking about a woman being submissive. I don't mind
Hey,
submitting, but
y'all
I'm not.
I
That's
haven't
what
been a
I'm
trust
saying.
your
I'm not
decision.
right, exactly, because if you cannot, and I had to quit talking to a guy just like 2 months ago for this reason. He was making very bad choices for his life. If you're making bad choices for you,
Oh, no, that's definitely nowhere.
because what I'm not getting ready to do is at the end of the day, you make all these bad choices, and then here you come just calling for me to come and do
Right.
Right.
No.
I'm not.
No,
I
sir.
got my own business. to
Because
fix.
what I'm
I
not
can't
is
fix
just
mine,
sugar
yours,
mama.
That's
too.
right.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Hey, Demond.
Does anybody have any questions? Risa, can you kind of stroke around?
I've been watching.
Oh, we talking about.
Oh, you got
I've been watching. These young gentlemen feel as though they're walking into a lion's den.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cut it out. I want to know what y'all think about this. About the fact that society teaches boys and young men to be players. You know, wild man.
Right.
So you're wild oats. But society teaches girls and young women, right, and to be modest and you know, to prepare to be a wife, but they don't teach the boys that. And so, you know, number one, I wonder what y'all think about that. And then number two, I think that is probably that's probably why dating might be dead for some people.
Yeah.
It's because what happens
Grown boy.
is right.
Right.
It's at a young age the women may be ready. and the men are not. So when women get played, they get hurt. And so by the
And
time
the
the women
baby
get to
mamas.
be
And
right,
then they criticize you for being a baby mama.
Right. But they made you a baby
And
mama.
they got 10 baby mamas.
Right.
It took 2 of us
Right.
to make me
but
a
what
baby mama.
happens is by the time the woman gets to be 35, she might be better. She might be pissed off. And so when a man gets to be 35, now he's ready to settle down. He's encountering these women, and then they complain about them. But it's like y'all created this scenario.
Right.
So why don't we teach? I would like for society to teach girls to be just as free and do what they want to do and to have fun.
I was thinking maybe we should teach the boys to be better than men.
I mean,
That's
We need men to teach the men. We can't teach them.
Well, I mean, I feel like my boys have a lot of father figures or men figures in their life, but I'm the person who they see every day, so I'm letting them know, you don't treat a girl like this. I make sure they open the doors for me. I make sure they open the doors for my friends, the very respectful young men, because you're not about to be out here being trifling.
Right.
You're not what you're going to do.
Right, yeah. But I like the idea of young people enjoying like having fun.
So when you say
Smells
free,
so
what do
good
you
in
mean
here.
free?
Do what you want to do and have fun. Like I don't have to. Whatever you want to do.
I think with my
Right.
daughter, I kind of told her both ways, but she definitely is more close. You know, she ain't out there just wilding out.
Yeah.
She definitely does recognize that she wants to date for a purpose.
Yeah.
Right. She said, "I'm dating for a husband."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And it's not really to be wild, but it's just to say, I don't need to have love right now. Like I don't have
You
to
don't
be
even
in
know
love.
who you are
Right.
though, until you start
Yeah,
getting
just have
older.
fun.
I didn't know who I was until I hit 30. 30, I was
That
like,
ain't my 30s. I mean, I'm
everybody.
37.
Late 30s.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
heard
It was 30.
Yeah.
It's something like, as soon as I hit 30, something like, bam.
Yeah.
But
We are always evolving people too, though.
That is
I mean,
true.
Whenever we have different life experiences, those different life experiences can change us into something different, good or bad.
Right.
And it's just that, you know, especially when it comes to dating, we just have to be careful or be mindful of why we're dating. If we're dating
Right.
for purpose, or if we're dating just to see what's out there, to see, maybe like me, I've been in a marriage for 24 years. I don't even know how to date.
Me
Right.
neither.
Like,
But that's
I
why
don't
you
even
need
know.
a dating
Yeah.
coach.
Well, yes, I know.
Shout out to
Okay, sorry, friend. I thought you said something indicating that you were done. I'm sorry.
No, I
will.
will. Yeah, go
We
ahead.
got some people.
Go ahead. What they want to know.
Okay.
What they want to know.
So we have Mac Moss III. He said he's trying to break that cycle. We're going back. You know, this is a little bit late. So he's trying to break the cycle of the boys being, you know, wild and promiscuous or whatever. He said he's very careful with how he speaks to his son about girls. And then James said he never heard a man say he's dating for a purpose, which I have personally, but it would
I
be
heard men say that.
it will be more on this end of my life, not in earlier years.
Yeah, earlier years, no.
No, but now at this age,
Yeah, at this age,
I have. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh, what's that?
I said quite a few.
Yeah,
Right.
right. At least they say that. I won't say
Yeah,
that.
they could be lying.
Let me
but
know.
I've heard it.
They start out with that.
I mean, they're about 75, but you know.
Right.
They decided now.
Okay, so Pauletta said, why do we think that women are taught to focus on submission when we clearly can make decisions for ourselves? Why does somebody have to lead us?
Because that's
how
not
God
intended.
That's not God intended.
But if you don't, you know, prescribe to God, then it doesn't matter. A lot of women or people have a problem with the word submission.
But first,
I think it's the
Yeah.
word. I think
It's
it
the
is.
word.
it's the word.
Yeah.
But
I don't have a problem with the
I
word.
think submission is sex.
I can't.
Yeah.
If
I
I
I
find
can't
a
wait.
man
If
that
I'm
I'm
sure
willing
what
to
to
be
say.
like, where are you
Right,
going?
yeah.
Yes.
It's really natural in a
Yes.
woman.
It is.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
go.
I lead every place in my life. Like every day. When I get
I
home,
won't need it.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
I don't want to
None
make
of
a
that.
decision.
Right.
And if I'm with you, I trust you to make that decision.
Yeah.
Yes, you are going to consult with me.
Right.
Like I said earlier.
And that's the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's why people get so antsy about submission, because you have these men out here. I pay these bills. You're gonna do what I say.
Right,
You do what
right.
I say.
That's not submission.
But that's not
That's
submission.
not submission.
You
Yeah.
done submitted to the wrong individual.
Right.
Because that's what you not. I didn't ask for a daddy.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
I got
the
one of
wrong
them.
concept
Yeah.
of submission
Exactly.
anyway.
That definitely is.
That's slavery.
Right. And I think that's what people intertwine the two.
Yeah. Slavery and submission are two different things. Submission
I think they say he's gonna tell me what to do.
Right.
Yeah, in a bad way.
Yeah. You know, because Eve came out of Adam.
Right.
And so, you know, submission means, you know, you trust him with the decisions of the household. He consults you consult each other, but at the end of the day, he's gonna make the decision because you're trusting him to do that. Now, that's where in the dating process, it becomes more important for us to discern whether this man can actually lead. And if he's putting God first in his life, regardless, then he's gonna lead the right way anyway.
But some people don't even, like I said, they don't believe in God.
Well,
so,
if they don't subscribe to God, that's
But then I also think it's got a lot to do with what we saw growing up.
I was just going to say that. Like I said, my parents have been married 40 years, and my mom is your traditional housewife, and my dad has always been the provider. So even though he makes the money and he makes all the decisions, when he comes home and he gets that paycheck, they pay the bills and whatever's left, he splits it between the two of them. And, you know, here's money for you. She's always been taken care of, but she definitely cleans. The house was immaculate. We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner made. Like, I never ate cereal growing up. So just seeing how they just work with each other and seeing that they still have romance in their relationship, that's what I want. But I also feel like when I find the right person, I'll know. You know, I wouldn't even question it.
Well, I grew up with a different set of values there. You know what I'm saying? Your dad was taught a separate set of values that are not taught here.
And his dad wasn't in the picture. So, you know, he was
You're
raised
going to
by
do what they do or the opposite. And that's what I was going to say. Like, I'm not emotional, I'm not huggy, but when I grew up, I had a 2-parent household, but there was no love.
And my parents hugged us and kissed us.
There was no love. There was no love with them. There was no love with us.
My parents still hold hands.
But I don't want to have what they had. I want to be kind of affectionate.
Come on now.
Okay, we have a few more. Well, we got a lot of more. Okay, so Edward Jones said, my mom, Lakeisha Jones, always taught me to treat my women. Is that your planking? His mama always taught him how to treat women like he would treat his mama, which is what he did when he loved her. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now,
That's sweet.
I need to share.
Okay, James said he don't believe in submission unless it's a wrestling.
Oh, wow. Good. Get out the live. Goodbye. Cancel. Oh, I was about to end it. Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay, Rhonda, do I have to read all these comments? Hold on, let's see.
No, girl.
I just want to make sure we want to get some.
We don't have any more questions.
Okay, Robert McGee said submission is a two-way street, and God goes first, which is right.
Right, that's correct.
Pauletta said, I think of my partner as an anchor. That language works for me. I understand what works for other folks. I mean, I feel like
I agree with that, Pauletta. Yeah,
that's a good word.
Right, because everything works differently for different people.
Angelica said, I don't have the mindset that I am submitting to my husband, but it's more of being a servant leader. We are meant to serve each other. I do for him and he does for me.
Yeah, that's good, Angelica.
Okay.
Yeah, we said that, Rhonda. We said we can't submit to somebody that's not the right person.
Right.
Right.
Okay, cool. So,
Share today, Ms.
You want me to do it?
I did want to go back to one of your questions.
Regan.
If you're done.
I'm done.
She got her phone.
Because I feel growing up, it was like you said, as women, you're taught, oh, you can't do this, save it until marriage.
Right. I wasn't taught that though. I was always taught you're old. Wait until you're old enough. You're not old enough for that. I was around a whole lot of single women though.
Yeah, no, my parents are very uberly religious, and it was like, no. But for that reason, when you're telling me don't do this, don't do this, I want to know what's going on. So I rebelled and did what I needed to do to figure shit out, figure stuff out on my own.
Right.
And so I just wish that we just encourage girls to learn about their bodies more when you're younger. And there's nothing wrong with talking about sex freely, like we talked about earlier. And if you have questions, which are natural, come to me and ask. I'd rather you hear it from me than find it, you know, with the student at school that's going to tell that I was the one telling everybody how it goes. They would come. I still have my adult girlfriends call me today to be like, "Have you tried this?"
Right.
Yes. And they're like, "Well, what should I do? How do I do this?" And I'm like, "Okay, you have pen and paper."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we about to be that friend with Kendra.
Right. Because most likely.
But something you touched on that I wanted to talk about is you said that your parents, you know, they taught you 7 till you're married and all that stuff. Well, my mom was a single mom, and I was raised in a house with other single moms. Like, we lived with another family, which is my godmother. And girl, when I say they were, I don't want to call them man eaters, but and not to put, you know, people's business out in the street, but you know, they really felt like, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna pay my bills, and I'm gonna take care of my kids, and I really don't need a man, but for, you know, so yeah, so it was more like, girl, this did this and he did that, and I'm over here, and you know what I mean? So growing up, I was never a relationship type of person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go to school. In my mind, this is me taking care of my business. I'm gonna go to school. I'm not gonna have nobody's babies. I know that I'm going to college, and I mean, and if I like you, I like you, and if I don't, I don't. Like, I could talk to a guy, especially in college, be like, oh, she's so cute, and we talk on the phone, we kick it. I'm like, all right, no. And then my friend would be like, right, my friend would be like, Carissa, what happened to that? No. It was never mind. It's a never mind. So I have always been that way towards men until I met the boy's dad or whatever. And so once we were cool or whatever, and it was really weird for both of us for us to be like, oh wait, man, like I like you for real. Like that was different for both of us. So after him, I really didn't know. I was like, well, dang, now I like being in a relationship. And you're older, you're more mature, and you don't know, then you got this mom vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't really know what's going on no more. So I stayed more to myself.
Yeah.
After that.
See, I was always in relationships from very young. Just back to back. It was like when I had a boyfriend, there was always someone
waiting in line.
You know, you have your starter.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
someone
else.
Right.
So that's how it's always been. And then probably in like 2014, that was the first time I just took a break.
Yeah.
And I had the best time, like not being connected to anyone, getting to know who I really was and what I really wanted. I think it's important that you have that time to figure that out. And then from there, you can kind of go at dating from a different mindset. Where it's like, I'm in control of what I'm looking for. I don't need a man. And I've never needed a man to complete me. It's just I was a relationship type of person. But then that's when I was like, well, I'm single, I'm an adult, I'm about my business. Look, yes, I had a great
I think, like you said, I grew up in a single parent household, and my mother, she didn't really like dog men.
They didn't really
but
dog
she would always say, like, don't ever let a guy, like, if you let a guy do something for you, just remember he may try to throw it in your face. So she would always say, so she would always say, don't ever really ask a guy to do something for you because you don't want to hear him saying, I did this for you. You the only reason you got this.
Well, I feel like if I have to ask a man to do something for me, I don't need to.
I don't want to.
Because if you see I need something,
you
hear me talking
I
about
stopped talking to people because of that. If you seen it, I'm like,
because I feel like I'm thoughtful. If I hear you have a sniffle come on, I'm going to listen, or you know anything I have to do to overextend myself, I will. But I don't feel like I get that same thing in return. I want somebody thoughtful. If it's cold outside, can you go warm up my car? I'm not saying I need money. I open my door. No, I don't even need that.
If you see it, I need tires.
I'm sure that's why we go get my car service.
And maybe the fans.
Can you wash my car when you get yours? Your shit's always looking extra clean.
You should care. I represent you in the street.
So the ladies have one thoughtfulness.
But I mean, we do things for them too. It's not one way street.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have question from Pauletta. She says she's about to spice things up. If you guys believe in open relationships, would that work for you to have 2 partners, or if your partner has 2 partners?
No, it would only work for me is if I had the 2 partners and he didn't have the 2 partners.
Right? Now that sounds like a lot of only childless right there. Right. That's why people talk bad about it.
I'm kidding.
Some men would go for that though. Some men don't mind that kind of relationship.
I'm kidding though, but it would have to be 2 partners.
I wouldn't be comfortable with that.
I need to be.
But that's like I might as well be we all gonna be sister wives somewhere in the house, right?
Then why even be in a relationship?
Right. So that's what I was gonna say. For me, it's more like, okay, we're dating, we're out having fun, we're dating people, cool. But if we're in a relationship, nah, bro, that's not me.
Yeah, I don't want an open relationship.
No.
But if we dating, I'm dating everybody.
Right.
Well, until we have the discussion where we're exclusive,
Right.
I'm single.
Right.
You know what I've been really
Because I've been dating
talking to other
some.
people at the same time. I'm forgetting I'm selling the people the same information.
not.
Like I'm switching information.
Oh, you done lost your
That's
you done
right.
lost your place.
You gotta get your place.
I learned how to
back up.
multitask.
She don't know how to multitask.
But I just want to say this about open relationships. Be careful about opening that Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Because once you open it, you can't
Best
open it.
friend, Carnisha can. Oh, wait a minute. Who's best friends here? I'm confused.
Krista is a true Capricorn. Carnisha. That's why we're sitting beside each other.
Okay, so Reagan, I guess it's your turn to ask the question. We don't have any questions.
I don't
going
even
on.
have none. I'm not ready. Like I'm.
Me, I too. You ain't got no questions for us.
Yeah, ask some
You
questions.
don't have any questions?
I have a good one for
Well, come on, girl.
So why do everybody, all you girls, think that you're still single?
I'm single by choice. Because I just haven't come across the one yet. I mean, I feel like I give everyone a fair shot, and you know, we might not work out and we can still be cool after
Right.
that. But I've never been married. I don't have any kids. I've always said I want to do it once. I think everybody says that.
Right.
But at 37, if I can actually do it once,
Right.
I'm gonna try
Right.
to at least take my time. So I'm like in no rush
Right.
to get married, but you know, when I get to that point.
I would say I'm probably
Can I
single
answer
today.
for her?
Answer for me.
Don't.
Answer for me.
Don't look.
She's a Capricorn.
She don't care about none of them.
She's a Capricorn.
Don't call. Don't who. Oh,
You know what? That's why I'm single.
That's what. I need somebody to force me to call them, basically. No, not begging me, but I'm saying I need them to take charge because it's not like I forget you because I don't like you. I just get wrapped
They're
up
gonna
in
have to
things.
be a standout.
Right. That's why I get so wrapped.
Getting ready to say.
I get wrapped up in stuff. I kind of like forget
Capricorns
you.
don't like easy. We don't fall in love easy.
Y'all rough.
It's
We are rough.
Like there's really, at least for me, there's no real thing that I can pinpoint about a man that I could say I would fall in love with him. I don't know what it is. It's just a certain. He has to have that certain thing. And if he doesn't have that, you might be cool. I can hang out with you, but I'm not like
Carnisha
to
said I
love
would
you.
swipe on Facebook dating. I don't. I let my friends do it in Atlanta.
Risa, why?
Why am I single? Honestly, people ask me this all the time, and it just burns my bridges because I don't know, but I really don't know for real because I feel like, well, my friends say that people may be intimidated by me because I'm a business owner and, you know, I got my little stuff together or whatever. But I would think that would be attractive. And until that is attractive to somebody who can respect what I do, and just, first of all, let me just say, I'm a pretty dope person.
Yes, you are.
We know that.
You know what I mean? So when I feel like I've met maybe 2 people that I'm like, okay, that's my husband. Like, you know what I mean? But other than that, I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm cool on you. And I'm not picky. My friends say I'm picky, but I just know, like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Like,
What's
why am I
wrong
gonna
with
waste my
being picky
time?
though?
But you should.
I think
You
you
should.
should.
Like, that's the rest of your life.
I want to be very.
So what am I? When I need somebody who's not gonna be out here smoking and drinking in front of my kids,
Right.
like selling drugs in front of my kids, throwing up middle fingers, disrespecting their mom.
Have a horrible personality.
Have a horrible personality. Don't respect nobody. Like I can't have that in front of my children. So I'm not just if I'm dating to marry you, I can't have those type of things for me, let alone my boys. You know what I mean? Because now you're gonna be another male figure in his life that they're gonna,
And not only that, but chemistry matters.
Yeah.
So a guy can really check all the boxes that you might have on your list, but if that chemistry is not there, it's like, oh,
It's
well.
But you know how
I
a
know
lot
a
of
lot of
guys
good list guys.
might be what we talked about earlier. I don't want to call it square, but just straight laced.
Yeah.
And they do check boxes,
Yeah.
but then it's like
you don't got no personality,
I
right?
just need something out of you.
Right.
And square is the word. That's
I'm
actually
trying.
what
You know,
it
they're good guys though,
Yeah.
and they'll go above.
But there's a
and
woman
beyond,
for you too, sir.
is. Right.
Right.
And
I
that's
need
They
somebody,
make-
but I don't know if I like a square guy. It's
No,
just that.
I want to laugh, and if
No.
something pop out, I want to
You
laugh.
gotta have some
But
kind of personality.
I might click with somebody like that. Now I don't know if I would.
You would not. You would not click with a square.
But you know,
What y'all consider to be square?
I guess just the guy who doesn't have that edge. I think I'm okay with the guy who might not have that edge. Now I don't know that for sure, but if a guy was square, and I don't know, again, it just goes back to me saying I don't know what it is about a man that will make me like him like
You
that.
need a good alpha man that's
Yes,
fine.
you
I sure do.
That's
Now,
smart.
all that is
Yes.
true.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's
he gonna have to be
exactly
able to kind of
what
shut you down without shutting you
Yes.
down, but let you
With a
talk.
good personality. Because I'm telling y'all, like in the last conversation, I was talking to this guy who checked all the boxes and he had a little bit of edge. Oh, but his personality is the absolute worst. I was like, no,
That's
way. You
Dang,
irritate
all
the
that.
shit out of me. Like,
That's what you said you discovered in quarantine.
yes.
And quarantine.
And he was fine, got everything together,
Quarantine,
but that
but
personality
quarantine
just...
days, but they fake.
I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you guys looking for in a man?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I got a whole list at home that I should have brought it.
I don't know, that's a hard question for me to answer.
I mean, okay, I can more so tell you what I'm not looking for than what I am looking for, which were the things that I just listed. But as far as what I'm looking for, I am silly, I am goofy, I need somebody who's going to allow me to be my absolute self. I sing and dance in the store.
Yes, you do.
Everywhere I go,
Yes, you do.
people are like, hey Carissa, hey Carissa, hey Carissa, everywhere I go. My phone is constantly ringing, like, you know what I mean? And I want to have somebody who I like enough
You're a people
to
person.
put my phone down. Like, you know what I mean? To be like, no autographs right now. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing, but no, like, you know what I mean? Somebody who can take my full attention. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Engaging.
Yes, right. Because my life is
Okay, we
very,
got some questions.
like, I have friends, they pull me left, right, and all that. So for me, I just need somebody, like she said, alpha male, and I'm like, oh, you can put that phone down while you right here with me.
Right.
Oh, really? He did that.
Right.
Look,
I don't know about daddy, but maybe.
Right, yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, maybe that.
Yeah.
It's just
But y'all know what's weird? So let me tell y'all. We gotta finish answering the question.
We got two
Oh,
questions.
okay, my bad.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. So let me tell you what's weird. I don't really know the answer to that question for me. And so let me tell y'all why. So I've only been in love twice. And both of the guys are completely different. So I have no idea what it, I don't really know what it takes. Like
Like,
one
you have
was,
a type or something. That's what you're saying. You don't really have a type.
physically I do.
Well,
Now,
we all.
now, I don't know, like his character, his personality, who he is, his essence. I don't really know if I have a type. Because like, one of the guys, he was just real street. And then the other guy is nothing at all like
I
that.
like the combination.
Yeah, so
Yes, Lord, give me a combo.
maybe that's what it's gonna take.
Yeah, I'll take a Jeezy.
Put it in the back
I
pocket.
don't like Jeezy.
That's you.
I want
I don't like the
someone
way he looked, but I don't like the way he moved.
who's gonna meet me where I am in life.
Right.
Like I'm
Okay,
37. I've gone to school. I've done all that stuff. So I don't need someone with potential. I need
If you ain't reached that potential yet, it might not be coming.
Right, I'm not the woman who's gonna be like, well, he barely
got
works.
this.
And I'm not asking
Take care of yourself.
And meet me where I am.
Right.
And so that's the starting point.
Exactly.
I need you to treat me with respect.
No more potential.
No. Brandon and Bryce, they have potential.
Right.
Okay? You right there at 97? No. You ain't there yet. The last thing you need to be doing is just go one.
Yeah, like your life should
Like
be
if you're
together
not
by the
there,
time you
you
get to
don't need no one.
And you can still grow together, but I mean, just like
You gotta have some basics in place.
You gotta bring something to the
A house,
table.
a car, a job.
Exactly. Have you done it, or you on
Yeah,
the
we
way?
12
Like
forever.
you know, by the time you get to me, it don't matter the age, but by the time you get to me, you should have already tapped into your potential.
Right.
Because I tapped into mine, and you know, to answer the question,
We got 3 questions.
now physically, you know, I kind of sway here and there, whatever. But the core of him, he first has to love God. He has to be a man of God. He has to be saved first.
Right.
And then, to me, once you are that, then everything else kind of genuinely falls into place.
That's true.
But you have to be able to read, because I like to read. And so I want us to read books together. I want us to do devotions together. You just love to travel, ride around town, act silly and goofy. You know, like all of those things.
Be my friend.
Be my
yes,
friend.
be
Be
my
my
friend.
friend.
Because sometimes in marriages, we know that you're not gonna always love them.
Right.
But
Right.
what are you doing? That friendship will save your
It
marriage.
will, it will,
And it'll
it
keep
will.
it going longer than
Right.
anybody says.
Because I
We
may
got
not
3
love you
questions.
today, but I
They
at least
show
gotta
the
like you.
movement to
Right.
me.
Respect is a huge thing for me, and it goes both ways.
Yes.
Right.
And I don't really forgot the other thing I was gonna say. It was like on the tip of my tongue, but it's just
Yeah.
So next one, I'm sorry, not sorry, but my pastor's watching. Sex gotta be at the
Sex is important.
You
That's
gotta
what I
have
was
it.
saying.
Got to have it.
It's not number one, but it's definitely in the top 3.
Yeah.
it's like
That's
one and a half.
probably number
It's
one.
like one of the
One
reasons-
point
Yeah, it's gotta be
Right.
that for me.
Well,
Money
yeah,
and
everyone
sex
is
are
God.
people. Money and sex are people.
Right, so God, sex, and money.
Yeah.
Because I know how to make my own money.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the financial piece of
Yeah.
Right, that's
the
the one.
people.
Like your
that's why you
financial
get-
intelligence.
Yeah.
You might not even have $1 million in the bank, but if you know how to make money, you continuously know how to
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah.
Right. No.
But you have to know how to
You need to
keep it.
continuously
Are y'all-
work my back
Yeah,
if
right.
we're gonna be together. I'm
Right.
dead ass. Like sex is so important.
It really is.
I'm a minute.
Right.
If
Right.
not working out, it's over.
I'm with Kendra.
No, I mean, just so to me, it keeps the relationship going. That's your connection with that
Yeah.
person.
But you have to think about like if your husband becomes like what if you get paralyzed or something.
That's different, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you love that person.
That's
right?
different because you love
Yeah,
them
that's
and that was for
different.
better.
Yeah,
for
that's
us.
for that.
I'll make that work.
But if there's nothing wrong with you like that,
But see,
Yeah.
there's modern technology that kind
Right.
of help that along.
It ain't even
I'm
got
just-
That's different though. I mean, it's like
You
riding
can
out.
get Dylan in the dildo.
Okay, let me get these girls back on topic.
Okay, we got questions.
What's the question?
What is your all's biggest deal breaker? I think that was Taylor's question. She was first.
cheating.
Okay.
You can't cheat on me.
No.
That one time it's over. I'm done.
Cheating for me, let me tell you. I tell my friends, man.
lying.
Cheating, it.
If somebody cheated on me,
I'm ready
pretty
to
sure.
fight.
I'm pretty sure people have cheated on me, but I ain't never found out.
Right.
They will be at the UT hospital.
Well, I'm glad you didn't say
Trying to
divorce.
figure
Yeah.
out where they
I would
went
just
wrong
leave.
cheating on me.
Oh, I'm not going to
Yeah,
jail.
Like,
yeah.
my mind just can't.
I can't forgive. I am a very
It's
forgiving
hard to
person.
recover.
It's hard to recover.
It changes.
It changes me too because
And what was going on that made you cheat?
right.
I don't even care about
You
it.
my homeboy.
I don't even care about it.
It's
You are my homie.
It makes me mad.
I'm not
You're
gonna
my
cheat on you.
homeboy. Like
But
So
that's
if
you.
and that's the thing, if you gonna cheat on me, it's over. Like I don't want to
it's
talk.
over for me too.
I don't want to discuss nothing. I'm not getting nothing.
Because, okay, I'm gonna give you an
I'm done.
example. This is personal, but I'm gonna give you an example. There was a time where I didn't want to have sex. Like, don't touch me, don't nothing, but my hormones were out, and I didn't know.
Because I did. I mean, it happened.
But I didn't know what was wrong.
Right. So it doesn't give from the great line.
I didn't say it,
That's
but
what I
I
was
could
gonna say.
understand if it happened. So that was my fault, and
Nah,
I didn't go and give.
Let me
Nah,
get you.
I'm not giving. I'm not placing
had a similar situation. I lived with someone and we were together, and just the sex was incredible at first, but then all of a sudden I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
I wanted him to, he always tried to initiate, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. I had like I was getting my master's at the time, so it was like I'm working all these hours. I don't have time to really think about it. So he did eventually cheat on me, and I wasn't that upset about it. I'm not gonna be. I mean, we broke up, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be. I honestly said, good for you. You needed to give what you needed to do. I mean, you could have just broke up.
Right. That's my
I'm not that upset.
Break up with me.
Break up with me.
But like I said, I'm pretty sure I've been cheated. I'm pretty sure I've been cheated on. I just ain't never found out, but my mind said, oh God, like me thinking about it. Woo, Lord, my blood pressure.
I'm not gonna beat you up. Well, honestly, I don't know what
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. You don't know.
I wouldn't beat him up. I was just joking.
No, I'm not beat you up.
I was just joking, but at the same time, my pressure is I don't know what I'm doing.
I am like,
you don't need to be careful
about
I wouldn't be doing that.
but the same sweetness I can give my temper.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's why Miss Addie's gonna
I don't know what I might do. Like I have been cheated on before, but when I found out that I was cheated on, we were 5 hours away. So I was gonna get in my car, but I had to go to school.
I mean, it's like,
I had to keep my eye on the prize. So, you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's like, I am very passionate, and I feel like whoever I'm with, we're friends. So, you mean that there's something going on that bad that you can't come and talk to me about it? We talk about everything else.
We're not friends.
We're not friends. You hurt my feelings.
Bye. And I feel like a lot of men have problems, not all of them, let me say that, but some have problems with communication. Women like to talk things out.
They're like, all she want to do is talk and all
But
that.
especially black men, if you look at it like they're taught to be strong, you know,
Even
even in our community,
we weren't strong.
well, no, but here in Texas, you know, even
But they
in
were
our
taught to be
house,
strong in a different kind of way.
Right.
It's
They
like
were taught
pulling
to hold.
teeth to get
They
something.
were taught to hold in their feelings.
Right. Don't cry.
Yeah.
what goes on in his house stays in his house.
Right.
And see, I've been on both sides of the cheating. I have been cheated on, and I have been the cheater. So you know, I've been on both. You know, of course, in my second 4-year marriage, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So with that being said, in my next marriage, relationship, because I've been on both sides of it and I know what both sides feel like, the very first time you do it, I'm going to really have to be gone because I know the end result just on both sides.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, right, and see, the thing about it is that if there's, when a person cheats, then that means there's something broken inside of them. There's something that's going on inside of them.
And I'm not interested in fixing it.
It needs to be corrected. And it's not your job. No. You're right. It's not your job to fix it. So go ahead, handle your business. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Leave me out of it. You go this, and I'm go this, and then God brings us back. Okay.
So I feel like when you're married, that's a good solution because that's where the separation comes in. But people get separated and they be out here dating and you're supposed to separate and get your mind right so you can get back.
Not separated, get out
Turn up marriage because it's hard to come back because you were dating.
Well,
you don't hear about
dating,
anything.
but you're not supposed to be dating. The only person you're supposed to be dating is yourself and trying to feel. First of all, if say okay, we're in a marriage, the husband cheats.
We got a lot of.
We're gonna separate. We're separating. I feel like the wife needs to take this time to absorb that hit, the hit that she received. Okay, well, why did he cheat? Is there something that I was doing that was wrong? What can I fix? If the husband cheated, okay, well, why was I here cheating? Like, this is not the green light for us. Like, what can I fix about me? And then we can come back together. But if y'all separating and date other people, guess what y'all need to do? Be
Right.
What's the point of
Now, of
that?
course, if we're just dating and you cheat,
Oh, yeah, we're dating.
Right.
I gotta talk to you.
and we say that we are exclusive, then no.
Yeah, because you're a liar.
If we exclusive, I'm not dating nobody but you. If
Right.
you're not
But
exclusive,
that
I'm dating
discussion
everybody.
needs to be
Yeah.
had. It's not like I'm just guessing. We're
Right.
the only person I've been going out with. So
Well, you
we
know what? I've
together.
heard men say a lot of women just automatically assume
Assume
that they in a
that- and that's-
relationship.
yeah.
I have
I'm not
never,
dating.
I have
that too,
never
though.
done that.
They
You have to tell me.
I'm not saying like they're like we're together.
You need to tell me that we're together so I'm not out here cheating.
Right.
Men like, I wonder if men might lie to the woman and say, oh, I'm chilling at home, but come to find out he was at the club, flirting around. And she's like, wait a minute. Like,
now you're lying, and now I'm
And so
lying.
in his head, he's like, well, I can do what I want because we're not dating. But in her head, it's like, you need to show me some kind of respect at least.
And don't lie to me.
Right.
I'm going to the club.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
So I wonder if
Right,
that's
that's why
why
we're
they
going to the club.
Right.
You're going to the club.
Right.
You're grown.
They don't
You're
feel
not
like they
stopping you from
can.
doing
But
stuff.
again, that's the communication.
It's a communication thing, and a lot of men think, and I feel like I'm perceived this way. When people look at me, they see my kids. I'm very family oriented, and I love. I'm just like a snuggler, but I also used to be a pimp. Like if I don't like you, or like if I just look at you and be like, oh, I think I might want to smash, I might smash you and move on and go on about my business. But I am now. I have turned that, like
It
I
doesn't
said, I
have to
want
be a used to be thing.
Right. Well, that's true, but for me, it's kind of hard to kind of. I don't know. Anyway, well, I just forgot what I was trying to say.
Next question.
What was I trying to say? Wait, I want to say what I want to say.
You're
Right.
usually
somebody you snap it.
That's what you were gonna say.
Smash and pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So we got a question.
The
I
next
forgot what I had to
question
say.
is how many
I need to refill.
Okay.
Refill.
I'll take one.
Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Chris.
Because I've been sitting here with the
So the next question is, how many men have either of you put in the friend zone that you really could see yourself dating, but you're not sure how things would go and you wouldn't want to ruin the friendship, so you just try to keep it
I've heard
platonic?
that ever happen.
That's never
I
happened.
have never. I only actually have had one male platonic friend.
This one is not about
And-
How many men have I put
Thank
And,
you.
and I didn't put him in a friend zone. I mean, he has a girlfriend,
This
so
is a
that's
sensitive subject.
So what happened? Friend zones. I have put a couple in the friend zone because I don't want
Now, what we were
I
talking
put a
about.
couple in the friend zone because I don't want to mess up our friendship. Still don't.
If I put you in the friend zone, it's just because I'm not.
Right, I don't
I'm
like
not
you.
feeling you in a romantic
Right.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
You're my
And there's
friend.
nothing
I
wrong with that. We
understand.
can still be cool.
Yeah.
But
Right. Like I can't see myself smashing you.
No.
I mean, at this age, I have no friends, so.
right.
I don't think anymore.
I mean, definitely.
But this friendship situation is sensitive on me today.
Oh, okay.
So today, okay, so I have this homeboy. We've been friends since freshman year. So I'm 34. It's like almost 20 years, right? So he has. I mean, like I grew up with, like I've watched all the stages of his life, right? So now he goes to the Lord. He has settled down. He has this girl. He recently got engaged or whatever. And so I get this phone call, and it was today. And he was like, "What's up? You busy?" I'm like, "Yeah, but what's going on?" And because I was cleaning up for this or whatever. And he was like, "Well, I wanted to talk to you about something." I was like, "Oh, you can't. We can't be friends no more because you engaged or whatever." And he was like, "Yeah."
Oh.
Right. So in my mind, I was like, I have been preparing myself for this for a very long time, because when he first told me that he liked the girl or whatever, I'm like, okay, you know how I do. So, well, what should I say, or how could I, whatever. So we go through all that. So he gets the girl or whatever. I'm like, so now you need to let her know that you have a close friend.
Yeah, that's when she should have been introduced.
Exactly. In the very, very, very beginning.
I think everything needs to be upfront. If you have
Up
female
front.
friends,
And then on top of that, like we have never, when I say never, kiss, smash, hug, touch inappropriately at all. Like ever, never. So the fact, first of all, I feel like there's some insecurities there for me. Like as a woman, I feel like, what have I done to you?
Yeah.
You don't even know me, sis. And then I really want to be like, you wouldn't be engaged if it weren't for me. Because he was scared to say something to you. You know what I mean? I feel like I love having my male friends, because I'm like, hey, this, like you get game. Like, you know what I mean? You know, you can get a better understanding from the opposite sex. And so it's like he was very timid and didn't want to really say, he was feeling her, but he was kind of scared to say something. I'm not going to say if I wouldn't encourage him, he would have never said nothing. You know, people are destined to be together, whatever the case may be. But I practically, like, you know, I'm your cheerleader the whole time for your relationship.
I blame him,
But
though.
she doesn't know that.
Well,
Yeah,
she probably doesn't know
I
that.
don't think he's stressed. He didn't like put his foot down and say, look, this is my friend.
Right.
I've been friends with this person. Let me introduce you. I feel like he went about it the wrong way.
I do too.
So if I'm with someone and all of a sudden I'm hearing about this girl that you hang around with and you're just friends with.
But I don't even think that ever. I don't even think that was the case either. Like I don't know, and I'm not saying I need to be number one topic in your relationship. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, but I feel like when I go into a relationship, I say up front, I got a lot of homeboys.
Right.
Like I have a lot of homeboys. So I let people know that. And then they know that from how cool we are. Usually the person I'm in a relationship with, I'm real cool with them too. So they understand that. And I just feel like, I feel like she insecure, number one.
Number one.
You're insecure. And then number two, so is our friendship not valuable to you?
Why aren't you
And I'm not
valuable?
telling you to be like, oh, Chris, I choose you over my fiance because they're now engaged. No, and I feel like, it's like, it makes me feel like, was I not important to you at all? And I told Regan, I said,
Is he a cheater? Like, has he?
no, girl, he is like straight and narrow. Like, he is.
Because normally I can see a woman being like that.
No.
If she sends
She has no reason. I mean, I don't know how they operate, but the person I know, no, he would never. He has the utmost respect for all women. Like he is a genuinely great guy. Right. But I don't feel like he would ever do anything like that. And I don't feel like he would give her any vibes that, oh, I might smash KD. Like, no. Everybody who knows us know that.
But if you never met, I can tell you from my end, if you never met her or whatever, she's probably like, well, I ain't never met her.
Right.
They live out of town.
It don't matter.
I don't know.
He should have brought you up in
Right,
some capacity.
That's what I'm saying. So for me, it
What
hurt my
did you say to him
feelings.
when he told you that?
I have a vent tonight, and I ain't got time to talk about this right now. That's what I said, because it's gonna piss me off, and I won't talk about it right now. That's what I told him.
Are y'all ready for the next question?
No, I want to tag on to the
That's right. You had a.
my ex had a good friend, a good girlfriend, and I was telling you about earlier. She came to our wedding, but she never came to our house. She doesn't know our daughter, but he goes and hangs out over there. And I'm like, that's weird. Right.
No,
Right.
And you
sir.
took her out of town.
No, sir.
And didn't never tell me.
Oh, yeah,
But this
no.
supposed to be your homegirl.
That's what
I don't know about that.
You don't take her out of town. But
Right.
That's where we draw the line.
Right.
Right.
If she's doing what you, so am I.
Right.
But then, even if it wasn't her, because I remember having a conversation like, so what's up with this? Because obviously he ain't really telling me, it ain't me you gotta worry about. Well, if it's not you, are you hooking him up with somebody?
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why didn't you ever come over?
Okay, you don't even know our daughter. So the other girl, which was the ex-girlfriend, me and her are cool.
Okay.
She's been to the birthday parties, brought the kids.
But she's been respectful of your relationship.
Talk to her. Y'all still friends. Because they were kind of like homeboy, homegirl anyway. There's a difference.
Right.
Have
There's
a
a
conversation.
It's a conversation that
Right.
we had. They should have been had at the very beginning.
Beginning. Right.
Because I know a lot of me, I don't care who you talk to. I think it's just me, like, she ain't me. So,
Right.
That's how I feel too.
So if that's what you want to do, brother, go ahead and do you.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Well, I always tell people, anything you can do, I do it better.
That's right.
Keep that in mind. Anytime you want to step out, I probably already did it to you.
I think
Right.
so. Right. I don't think I've ever asked that question like about a female friend or what.
You can't worry about
I don't
listen,
care
I'm
about
not
no female
concentrated
with
on what's being the best.
Right.
I don't really concentrate on anything.
They're
You
not.
can't.
Once
Yeah.
they can't control what they do anyway.
Right. So what is your trust level for your fiance at this point?
Right.
Like, do you not trust your fiance now? I don't understand. I don't know. I wish him the best. I love him so much. I'm not mad at him. I'm just very upset. It's kind of upsetting. And it makes me want to say mean things.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're going to lose a friend overall.
Well, he's going to lose a friend.
Yeah. And then I mean,
I have plenty. I have a plethora
Yes, you do.
of
yeah, so
friends.
you good.
So, yeah, and I feel like, and it's not to be a conceited type of thing, but if you've ever been my friend or you know me, like, I'm not the type of person that you would ever want to lose. Really.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. There's only one.
Let's go to the next
There's
question.
only one KD.
Okay, next question. Let's see. Somebody said, Why do most women say they want a good man, but when one comes along,
I hate this
I
question.
don't like.
Well, he ain't got no personality, or he ain't got no job, or he got a crazy
She
ass
just
baby
don't like
mama.
her.
No, I just
He could be the nicest man in the world, but if I'm not attracted to you, there's nothing. I can't make myself right.
I'm gonna need for y'all to put pause.
Okay,
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Because they was like,
But right. But when one comes along and wants to treat them with real love
It's
and
always the
respect,
one you don't want.
right.
they start
They
start measuring anything up against the bad guys.
Who's asking the question? First of all, who's asking the question?
I don't know this
What's the
guy.
person's
His
name?
name is Kenneth Bonner.
Kenneth Bonner.
I don't think
I don't know.
No.
So comparing the guy to the past, well, I mean, I feel like in anything that you do, you compare it to a previous experience, no matter if you're dating or washing your clothes. Like, was the laundry detergent better last time, or do I like this one? I feel like that's an instant response. Like you compare the two. I need to know. Okay, well, when I was with this dude, I didn't like when he did this, but this new dude, he does that. So you know, what I mean, do I like when he do it? Like it's just like it's natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
Like they don't look at.
They
I
don't.
mean, why are you into me?
Right.
You're attracted. I
Right.
have to be attracted to you as well.
Right.
Yeah.
There has to be a mutual feeling. I don't want to be with nobody who don't want to be with me.
Men irritate me with that question. I cannot stand it.
As soon as I was reading it, I already
Right.
know.
I knew it was
okay,
gonna
though.
come.
Yeah,
Kendra was like, "Oh, here comes this question."
I don't know why men think that they are entitled to women. Like, I don't have to like you.
I know.
Right.
Because they check all the boxes on the list, so we should like them instead of the,
On the list
the
that they
thug
think
or
is
whatever.
right.
Like
Right. And
the
it
guy
don't-
with the
yeah,
edge
and
that
it
don't
work
check
like
everything
that.
out.
Like,
But
how
we
you-
might like him better.
Yeah, like, I'm just like you. I
His
don't like you.
personality,
The
usually,
personality.
you know, this is
it probably
gonna
comes down to personality.
Right. I
it
agree.
is because you want to know this is gonna sound horrible.
No, it's not.
I have seen, yeah,
Say it.
I have seen so many beautiful women in relationships, and great women in relationships with men who dog them out, treat them like crap.
That's a good
And
one.
then when you get to the, like, how do they keep coming back? Well, the guy is charming. He is so,
He's
his
charismatic. He
personality,
controls
yeah,
the room.
all of
I've
that
been there,
stuff.
done that.
All that stuff. He might treat you like trash. Now, I'm not in this relationship, and I'm not about to be treated like trash. Let me just say that. But as, like I said, being a salon owner, I've been around plenty of women and heard 1,000 stories to know that it comes down to your personality.
Yeah.
Period. Look at the devil.
Look, for me, it comes down
Very
to.
tricky.
I know people say it shouldn't be about appearance or
It
attraction,
is.
but if I
You have
see
to
you
be
and
attracted.
I'm not
Physical.
getting moist down there,
Right.
we're
It's
probably
a
not gonna
problem.
work out.
That's it.
I need a reaction.
I need to
No, really, I need to.
No, that's true. I
You know what I'm saying? Like if I get a little tingly down,
Right.
I'm like,
Now
oh,
listen, now I did have one guy. When I saw him, I was like, I don't want him. But it's kind of like he grew on me, and once
And
he
that's
grew
natural.
on me, I was just like, man, he is a wonderful.
His personality.
Yeah, but when
He can look like the bottom of the shoe.
it was
But if his
horrible.
personality.
which is so important.
And then it's
So you push through all the
Yeah, we
ugliness.
You can look past a lot
Because
of
first of all, an ugly man, if he's well groomed,
Yeah,
keeps
and he
together, and he
was,
dressed
right.
up, and his personality is bomb, baby, listen.
Yeah, you can work with
Where we
that.
going? I'm ready.
Well, we
I
have to
don't
get
know.
past that face sometimes. But then once you start looking at me like, well, when he smiled a little bit to the right,
When we take pictures of this thing, that he's over there.
His personality can make him look good.
Right.
A man's personality, well, look either
Better.
way.
I feel like a
You know,
man
it's- if he has swag,
yeah, man,
yeah.
Because you know,
personality
you see
can
a
make
fine ass man with some ugly ass girls, you be like, what? And you meet him, you be like, okay, yeah,
I see that a lot.
yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so let's see. We got that one done. Tania said, "What about would you date a short man?" That's all I get.
no.
Well, apparently that's what is attracted to me in the universe.
No.
I don't really know. I would rather
No.
my next boyfriend be.
No, and I don't want a little man, like small, with those infant baby hands. No.
Infant baby hands. Who got infant baby hands?
I know some
Chime in if you have infant baby hands. I need to know what they look like.
I short, so I could get by with a short guy.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
short, but I prefer somebody tall. I'm like, I get somebody tall.
But you know, men want girls with big, good butts and
Yeah,
slim
right.
waist, and
Yeah, I
you
don't
know,
have
everybody
none
has
of
their
that.
Everybody has a
preference.
preference. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would totally
I'll take a short, but
disregard
I
a
prefer
short
it.
girl.
I am. No, thank you.
I wear a lot of heels, and I like, you know,
Right.
Paulette said you talking about them Donald Trump hands.
And she's supposed to be on the panel Monday. I don't know what this is going to be. Lord.
Oh, apparently we missed the question about young guys. Would y'all date somebody how young?
I'm thinking about getting
Regan
able to
said
the
my magic number is 32. So if you 32, inbox me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm literally kidding.
yeah, maybe a couple years.
38 maybe.
I'm 34, so a younger guy for me would be like 29.
Oh, no.
That will work depending on where he
You
was
have to at
at
least
29.
be in your 30s, at least 35.
But you know
You
what?
are
The
saying
younger
30.
people are, some of them are more mature because
They
they
are
grown up
good.
in an
They
age
are.
where, you know,
Well,
there's a lot of
don't be
information.
scared, Regan.
Honestly, if I'm looking for a younger guy, it's for one reason.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like if I'm out here trying to play,
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be a long time thing.
Right.
yeah, if I'm out here
I
playing,
shouldn't take you seriously.
yeah, I can take you seriously. I can probably.
I
just
prefer
bash
older
your ass.
men
But if we
anyway.
dating
So.
casually though.
Well, I don't know about a younger man for me because my kids are grown. So see,
Yeah. You
Which
never
is all the
My
reason
child
why.
is 19 going on 20. I ain't about to do
I
that.
feel like you don't. Never mind.
It's in the
What?
round.
You don't qualify in this category.
Oh, that's not right now. But if okay, think about this. Okay, younger for me, it would have to be some conversations because it's like, well, how are younger your kids?
Do they have kids?
Well,
Because I'm finding some my age or a little bit older don't even have
have
children.
kids. Everybody I come across who got a home.
Oh, as soon as somebody
Well,
over
yeah,
40
one of
tells
them, they
me,
got six.
I say, how old are your kids? They start naming them off 18, 17, 16, 15. I mean, I'm just naming them. And they say, I got a 1-year-old.
No,
That's right.
Good day, sir.
My rule is
Me and
you
you,
have
you
to
dating.
have to be at
We
least
are
7 years old.
No,
for me to go.
grandbaby, absolutely. Come on,
So
granddaddy.
that means you have you're figuring out your parenting with
Right.
another person. You
Right.
gotta go in for
Right.
a
That's
fix
the money.
and
Yes.
It's
I'm
not
not
really
playing
over.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think maybe that's why I'm single because, like y'all just said, you have to. My boys are still young. They're only 9 and 11. So, they're 9 and 11, so it's like right. But so maybe that is why I'm single because I have small children.
So nobody would date anybody younger but Kanika and me.
I would, but
I
but it's not serious.
And
I
they
would play
got-
around.
No
Not
younger
serious
than
around.
30.
I'm a relationship person now.
If it's a tenderoni, we're trying to.
See,
I think I just like to enjoy life. So if I can
Right.
enjoy life with you,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you in the line. Let's go.
Sure.
I had no
I
problem
don't
with
know.
that.
I don't know anymore.
I like
I'm
the
figuring
idea
it out
of it.
right now.
I do. I like
It
that.
sounds fun, don't it?
It does.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun.
But speaking to people with experience.
I mean, look,
That's definitely exciting.
We got any more questions?
I did talk to a little dude. Like this little dude picked me up, y'all, and I was feeling fine too back when I was working out. And I was leaving to Maine's, and I never do an afternoon class. I was leaving to Maine's, and I went to Kroger's, and I had a sports bra on my little leggings, like workout leggings. And this dude, I was putting my groceries in my car, and he pulled up. He was like, "Excuse me." He was like, "You are so beautiful. Can I have your phone number?" No, he said something like, yeah, he did say, "Can I have your phone number?" I was like, "I don't mean to be rude. I'm really in a rush. It's on the back of my car." So, so I jumped in the car, and then he called me or whatever, and he was talking over, asking me how old I was, and I told him I guess I was like 32 at the time. He was like 30. I thought you was like 22 or something. I was like, no, I'm 32. So we get to talking, and he was like, well, I really want to see you today. And I was like, today? Like right now? He was like, yeah. And he was like, where can we go somewhere real quick or whatever? I was like, well, it don't matter. You just let me know, and I can meet you somewhere. And he
real quick or whatever. That sounds like a
Like
let's go to this hotel on over here real quick.
That was not the case. It was just a sit down and chat.
Okay, all right.
But let me tell you why that did not happen.
Okay.
He was like, well, if you got $20 till Friday.
Whoa!
See, that's what happened
No,
with me.
sir. No, sir.
I was seeing a younger guy, and he had the nerve to ask me to co-sign, and I said, what?
Co-sign on what? I am not your
Wait a
mama.
minute, what?
I thought he didn't know what about me.
I don't think I've never had a guy ask me for money.
$20, alright? First of all, where are we going for $20?
Right.
You must not know.
That
Was
part.
it on a Tuesday? Because you know wings out there on Clinton Highway.
We don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have that. Baby, what was you using at the club? What'd you do?
Probably was he was giving his baby mama food stamp card. If he didn't have $20,
But when
there
I
ain't no
said
gig
fine,
to nobody.
no, he was fine.
Oh, I bet he
He
was.
was fine.
And he
Probably
probably getting the hell
Well, that's
out
some
of
sugar mama. Yes, because he
He
was
wanted
fine.
sugar mama.
But I'm not ready to
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
I ain't got time for that.
You'll never hear from me.
Me, I think that we attracted dependent.
We already got it. We don't need no more. We don't need no more
He said we
dependents.
attracted dependents and they asking for money.
Basically, and that's why I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And if they show them their age in any way, like when you're having a disagreement, the first thing you're gonna say is, oh, it's because you're young or
Right.
So it's like you're constantly reminded of this person being
Right.
younger.
And don't have no money, no.
Right.
I don't know anybody that
And
has.
look, and I don't even want you to have money. Well, I do as a husband. But if we're dating, I don't want you to just have money for me.
Right.
I want to make sure you say, I got me. I had me before you came.
Right.
So I'm gonna need for you to be able to take care of you, like
Right.
you said earlier.
But I ain't gonna take care of you.
Now you might get in the
Yeah, go
little
ahead. Kendra's got it.
Oh, were you gonna ask
Oh,
them?
there's one more
Go
in
ahead.
here where somebody is asking about how do you feel about long distance relationships.
I'm with
do
it.
it.
I don't mind it.
I-
don't mind it.
A lot. It seems like everybody
Not
that I'm
initially.
actually talking to right now,
Yes, that don't live
they're
here.
not with her in Knoxville. None
And
of
my
them.
thing is,
It's not a whole lot of dating to be had in
Here,
here.
It really is.
Especially for black people.
It is
So,
not. It's
but
not.
I want to relocate, so I'm open and I travel anyway.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. I told you I did the whole long distance thing with someone, and that's why I first moved to Atlanta. And at this point in my life, if I need to touch, I want to touch you.
Right.
I'm not gonna wait months for you to get here.
Right.
Or weeks. If it should be a quick drive.
Right.
So,
That's where I'm at
so
with
that's,
it.
I didn't
And
need that
That's
now.
where I'm at with it.
I can't do it
I'm
anymore.
so
Close enough,
affectionate to not.
I'm
be
never
able-
moving
for you
for a
not to
man
be
again.
tangible.
No.
Don't say never.
Yeah, because you might
I'm
have
pretty
one
sure.
come throw you off your seat.
I mean, that would be a
You
hell
may
of a
have
thrill.
the one.
I mean, maybe, but you know, been there, done that, and experience. I mean, I love where I was, so that worked out. But no.
I don't know if I mind it. My thing is, as long as my business and my mate, like my purpose and my passion and my partner have to match.
Right.
So, if, you know, there's an opportunity, even if it doesn't work with us, as long as I have opportunity with my business, I'm cool. And the same thing with dating. Like, me and Crystal will travel just to go hang out, and we might go meet some people and chill.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not like I'm doing specifically for that, but if it happens, you know, it happens.
Oh, I was pulling that out.
My question is, what is your love language? Like for me, I like words of affirmation.
Yeah.
I mean, I like gifts too. But
Yeah, those are my
more
mine
so
is
words
acts
of
of service. Mine is acts of service
Mine is
and
definitely acts of
gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I am acts of service and
touch.
I think mine is
When is
acts
your
of
birthday?
service.
April the 15th, I'm an Aries.
You're an
Kyrie's
Aries.
a Taurus, but Kyrie's touchy feely too.
I'm April 9th. Yeah.
But you know, I didn't used to like affection only because one boyfriend I was with just wasn't affectionate. So
Yeah.
when I was with him the longest, you get
Right.
used to it. And then for a while after that, it was like someone would try to hold my hand. And I was like, I can hold my own hand.
Right.
That was weird. But
Yeah.
now, I want to be kissed on. I want you to hold my hand, and I mean, it doesn't have to be PDA or
Yeah,
anything
right.
like that, but a peck here, just like, I like that. And I didn't always like that. I didn't know I liked it so much.
Until
Yeah.
you have that.
Yeah, because I used to not like holding hands at all.
I've never held hands.
I was like, we would hold never. We can hold hands like we, you know, have
hands,
but everything in there. I don't want to hold your sliding hand, but now I like to hold hands.
Get on your side of the bed, move it.
Yeah, I'm trying to ban on.
And then move.
And then
Both of them.
I think the older I get, I want mine are acts of service and gifts. But I think as I'm getting older, I think I want a combination of them all.
Yeah, why can't you?
I want a combination. No, I'm talking about an equal.
It's just an equal balance.
Oh,
equal balance.
Yeah, I want an equal balance.
I don't think
between them all. Because I mean, I have, in my marriage, I mean, I got, all that kind of stuff, and he still did what he did.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think having an equal balance of giving and receiving, it makes a well-balanced relationship, because then that way the person knows without a shadow of a doubt, okay, yes, I'm going to love you with your two main ones. However, I'm still going to do this, and this.
Right.
So it's a well-rounded. So hopefully there's not a question on whether we love each other or not, because we are having this well-rounded.
As long as you focus on giving, you'll never miss. Like, as long as I'm giving to you and you giving to me, it's not like everybody what you give. Right. You're gonna always be receiving.
But you gotta make sure you're giving the right thing, because if you're giving a person something, you hear a lot of relationships, I did this, I did that. Okay, you did. But those are not the things that I wanted. Right.
You have to, like, I like when people do stuff, take stuff off my to-do list.
Yes.
Like, take stuff off my to-do list. That's what's going to impress me and make me happy.
Right. Yeah. Wash the dishes.
Well, honestly, if you, and not to say this is the only thing, but if you love me and you at Kroger's and you run past the Reese cup, pick your girl up a Reese
Being
cup.
thoughtful, that's what I like.
Pick your girl up a
It's
Reese
a
cup
simple
and
thing.
bring it home. Especially if you know that the white chocolate ones are out.
Girl,
listen. I can't get, and I ain't had a white chocolate one in a week. Pick me up a white chocolate Reese cup.
And just like if you're out and you know he likes that bag of chips, I'll be like, oh, well, let me just go ahead and grab that. And then I'll throw it at you like, here you go. Oh,
my boy's dad was very spoiled like that. Like, and he was so spoiled to the point where when he started dating other women after we broke up, he would call and be like,
yeah. Like, oh,
she ain't mean. Like, she don't even, you know how I used to call your vegetables white people vegetables? Her vegetables be so soggy, and I got used to that. Like it be small stuff like that.
Okay, so that raises the question for me. How many of us here have been spoiled? Not spoiling, but have been spoiled.
I've been spoiled.
I don't feel like
I've been spoiled.
I've been spoiled with money, but not affection.
I've been spoiled in every aspect.
I have been spoiled.
Not in the way I deserve to be.
I was spoiled by my grandparents and my parents. That's how I'm doing.
And my dad, but again, it was always money. Like, here, instead of giving the affection, here's some money. If he messed up, here's some money. Like, what do you want?
I've been spoiled in all aspects. I have been. Which is why it's kind of hard to.
If I get some for real affection and some money, look.
Listen, Regan said. She's gonna be saying daddy in front of that.
Right. They calling my phone like, Regan, I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks. Right. Any more questions? How long have we been on?
Over an hour.
Oh, it's an hour and a half.
You're up to
We're just talking freely.
Question.
Any more questions? We got to shut it down.
I think we have one question. We kind of answered it.
I got some inboxes said that they want to be invited next time, so we have to have a girls' night once a month or something.
Well, COVID numbers are going up, guys.
Okay, well, sorry.
Oh, here we got one question. How open are black women to dating outside their race?
Let me tell you.
I used to didn't be, but I am now.
I'm definitely.
I've never done
like.
I
I don't
have a
know.
little bit of color.
He would have to
Some
have
kind of color. Like, you can't just be pale.
Well,
Right.
see, here's the thing.
tan band something.
Even though I was born in South Central, we moved to an all-white area. I was literally the only black person in my high school until my brother got there, my his freshman year. So who else was I gonna date?
Right.
I had to date somebody. And that's how the whole area was. I lived in a predominantly white area, so I've dated plenty of white men, Latinos.
Yeah.
I mean, my preference would be a black man because I don't have to explain while I'm wrapping my hair up, doing certain things that we women do. But I have no problem with it, and I find, in my experience, that the white guys I've dated have treated me a lot better. They're a lot. They're more thoughtful, and I'm not saying all of them, this is just my experience. They go out of their way to make sure I'm good. And I yearn for like a black guy to just treat me that way.
But
That
I
way
would
to be like,
to what you said. They're not allowed to have feelings. They're not allowed to be affectionate. They have to be strong. They can't cry. They can't talk about their
They
feelings.
can't tell you they
Whatever.
like you.
Oh my gosh, mama, somebody called me ugly. Oh well, suck it up. Words don't hurt. That was the worst lie that anybody could ever tell me. Words don't hurt. 16 stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's the thing that hurts you the most. Break my bones. Like, don't lie to me or don't hurt my feelings. Don't hurt my feelings.
Those are hard to. It takes longer to heal from hurt feelings than it is a broke bone.
Exactly. Especially when ain't nobody apologize when they walk around like they ain't did shit.
I'm definitely open to other races. I mean,
I am too.
I've never dated outside my race, but I am open.
Yeah.
Right, I'm definitely down
I've dated
for
one
the
guy
smoke.
before.
Yeah.
It was short, but
I don't know.
and the thing is though, it's like,
That could be fine.
He
there's
gotta be
a
good.
lot of those people are intimidated sometimes to approach us.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know that
Because
we're
we have that
open.
reputation.
right, yeah.
We have
Right.
that
So it's like,
Well,
there's been
white
so
guys
many
don't
guys
think-
you're like, I didn't say anything.
White
about it.
guys don't think black women are attractive.
And white
to them.
men
and that's
love
just
us.
not
I
true.
know they love you. They love long hair. They see, listen, since I done got this hair in my head.
Oh my gosh, your hair looks. Look at you.
They actually like my natural look.
Yeah, oh, they
Oh,
love
like
that
want to
part.
run.
They do.
I'm like, wait, first of all, we don't run our fingers.
But they
First of all,
love
but
black
you not
women.
gonna come out
do.
They
smooth
really
on that. Yeah, it's called a
White
couple times
men
too.
love black women.
They're
I don't
so
know.
fascinated.
They are.
But they don't think that black women are attracted to them.
Right.
And then,
That's
you know, I
just
think
not
it's
true,
so
especially
cliche
now.
now for, I mean, you see it more like black women with white men, but I feel like black men see us with white men and be like,
Ugh. Yeah.
but we've been watching y'all with,
Right.
with white men.
And if we do that, then it's like, why ain't black
Why?
women have
That's
such
why
a
we ain't
problem?
with y'all
Right.
now.
You got
Right.
Ray, we
Right.
gave you a chance.
Right.
Every race is
Girl.
different.
They be like that.
goodbye.
This is why we not with you. No, you with her because they know you didn't allow nobody to do you like that. Sometimes you need that.
Right, true.
Because your mama didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's just something about a black man, though.
Oh, I
just
love
telling
black
you.
men.
I'm just
Lord
telling
have
you.
mercy. I love
And I'm talking about as black as this couch.
Right,
Yes.
yes. Midnight black.
Black.
Have you ever noticed? Not that I was looking at a homeless guy like, ooh, I want to, you know. But just if you randomly,
I'm
if you just
good.
see,
I am
just
good.
if you just never run into that, no. But just looking at like a man, just random black man that doesn't have anything, he's walking, he's still got like some
Swag.
sort of
Yeah.
swag.
It's nothing like a black man.
That's why you see so many other races trying to, and that's like for women too, but that's why you see so many other races that are men that try to intimidate, or not intimidate, but what word am I looking? Emulate. Girl, I was close. Sorry. You know what I mean? Black men, because they just got this swag. Like I told you, we are just dope
They naturally
people.
just
We
have
are dope people. We're funny.
But let's
Naturally.
also tell it like it is. Black men want to date everybody but us, and not all of them.
Not all.
Yeah.
But they want exotics.
Yeah.
I hear that all the time, and it's like,
Yeah.
Right.
is your mom not?
Right.
They're like, oh, you just black.
Because the last time I checked, your mom had not asked her too.
Oh, you just black? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Her hair never too.
Well, Regan, they're loving this. They said this is the girl.
Somebody
the
said
girl
white
talk that
man.
we need, that we all need.
Somebody
And Nikita
said,
said best Saturday night show.
okay. Somebody said white men are extremely crazy and territorial when they get a black woman though, because they feel they have conquered something.
I have heard
I feel
Yeah.
I think that's probably men in general.
We said not all black men, Robert. We said that. We said you have a beautiful black queen. We know not all black men.
That's why I said not
Not
all
all.
black men.
Yes. Okay, did we get everything?
I think we got all the questions.
Okay.
Now I don't want no pink meat. Who said it?
Tamia said they don't want no pink meat. Tamia said that.
Oh,
Lord.
I think we got all the questions. I
Okay.
think that was it.
We'll do a part 2 at some point in time.
Yeah, girls. Guys, girls.
Yeah, it was fun.
This was fun. Thank you.
I had a
guys.
great time. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
I'm gonna get some.
This is Regan Adams with All Things Regan. You guys have a good night.
Not all
Bye.
black men. I know.